Never heard of that. Okay, so I'm out to buy a Fender guitar. Do I want to get the American Professional or the American Performer? There's a price difference. That's my first concern. I'm looking at $10.99 over here on my left side. I'm looking closer to $1,400 for my right side. So it's a few $100s. What's the difference? They're both built in California. They're both hand built by those master craftsmen over at the Fender factory. And there's a bunch of master craftsmen over there. It's handcrafts ladies. Okay, so let me get the differences. You're going to get a sort of chunkier, more vintage style neck with the American Professional. You're going to get more of a modern C-neck with a little bit more room for your hand maybe in the American Performer. You're going to get the deluxe hard shell case with the American Professional. You're going to get the deluxe soft bag slash case. They call it case sometimes, but it's a gig bag, a really nice gig bag with the American Performer. Now the pickup sounds are a little bit different too. These have a very high output, modern tonality to them, and I'd say that these have more of an almost vintagey, late 60s tone to them. They have the push-pull in this guy, some different finishes, so you can get the different tonalities, and you have a different headstock. Big differences though. The pickups are a huge difference, so it depends what sound you're going for. The neck is a huge difference. That's probably the biggest differences, like as far as you have to decide, like, do I want a little slightly larger neck, which I tend to like myself personally, but after playing these for a while, if I was in there for $10.99, it's kind of a no-brainer if that's my budget. I'm not gonna look at another guitar line. There's nothing in the market that really competes with this. There's some other guitars that might compete, and when you get in that $1,400 to $1,500 range that you might want to look at. You might look at some PRSs. You might look at some of the entry Gibson ranges, but no, I'm still going to probably go with my Fender because there's some American Pros that are spectacular. They have the Telecaster with the humbucker and just the neck. I love that as well. They have this one, which is great, like tonal palette. The Strats are gorgeous. They've been probably the biggest seller for Fender in the past, I don't know, decade, as far as a new product that's come out. So it's a choice, but in the end, slightly larger neck, higher output pickup, slightly smaller neck, more vintage style pickup, hard case, soft bag. Both built in California, both amazing products, both phenomenal guitars and both gorgeous to look at. Take your pick. Good luck. Godspeed. Talk to you soon.